No, no, don't sell. Roblox, don't. Thank you. I thought Roblox was about to crash out like BX. Aura and hype moments. There we go. Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Kingsley. I run Gentleman Beals and a bunch of other accounts that no one cares about. I also made Forge Paranoia, which you should totally play. Fuck you if you didn't play it.
Yeah.
Shut up, Yoda.
Okay.
This is the first episode of Slop Parody Interviews with Toby Two Shits, and I'm joined today by.
I'm Baby Yoda.
Can you stop fucking eating food? You fat bastard.
Oh,
Damn. Yeah, stop being a biggie. Um, I've got a cold, as you can probably tell. I don't usually sound this, like, not sexy. Usually I'm quite lang, but I've tried to mellow it down today so we can keep this PG. But, Yoda's been on Parody since July?
June
June,
2023.
yeah, June
June.
2020. Alright. June 2023. Still hasn't managed to make a single good account despite being here for this long, and I've had to carry everything it's made. But we're doing this interview today anyways because Parody's really chopped right now, and people need something to watch because it's really, really boring right now. Oh my god, I am so bored. Holy shit. So, Yoda, I got no responses from the announcement tweet because either everyone has zero attention span, didn't watch the video, and posted no questions, or no one cares about you, which is more likely because you deleted your Mechagodzilla account, which is justified, I think. But um, first,
Evil Leafy.
shut the fuck up about Evil Leafy. I hate you. Damn, Evil Leafy's an op. I swear by it. Okay, anyway, so
You didn't even ask someone. You didn't even ask for the counter.
oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, I was getting to it. Shut. Ooh, you're PMO. Shut up. I know
No.
what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I raised you, bro. Shut up. Okay, now,
Mm,
Yoda, what accounts do you run on Parody?
I run Lich, Unending Demise. I run I'm God, which is the best.
That's true.
Shadow Freddy
Oof.
and Madden,
Yeah.
who's actually the best.
Yep.
And Evil Leafy and not Mechagodzilla.
Mm, don't PMO.
And Mario's Madness parody account.
Wait, that's cute. Okay. If
And
you.
Daniel the Same.
Whatever, man. Don't appease the new gens. We don't make jokes about Daniel the Saiyan. We've been over this.
You're
That's
right.
like a
You're
rule.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Go
You're right.
follow
You're
all
right.
those
You're right.
accounts except Evil Leafy, and support Yoda's events such as Man Extermination, the External Extinct. You say it. I can't pronounce the fucking name. It's a shit name.
The Eternal Extinction.
There you go. That's the Lich one. And follow DRS, the Jerome Saga, aka the best parody thing that's ever happened ever, with the best writing ever made by
Ever.
me and Yoda. Exactly.
Ever.
Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, let's get to the actual questions. Let's stop shilling. Oh no, let's not stop shilling. Go play Forge Paranoia. It's my mod and it's really good. Anyway, so Yoda,
Play it.
question: How come? Um,
Hello.
how come you've stayed on Parody for all this time? How come you've stayed in this chopped community after all this time? Because I think people need to pick me up since it's been so clapped for like 2 years now.
Okay, so I was really close to quitting, but then I locked in and remembered I have like so many stuff I still need to do. And I made a promise that I was gonna finish Digital Realm Saga before I quit Parody, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so
So
you're staying
if I
just
quit, if I quit Parody, it's gonna be right after I'm God event ends.
okay. Um, have you got it? Sorry. I needed to cough, my bad. Have you got any advice for the new gens of Parody?
For the new gens, don't, okay, I got like a lot of advice, but I'm gonna shorten it down. Don't, you see like those people like posting like effects drives and stuff and all of that. I'd suggest you don't use those off the bat and like give yourself like 2 or 3 months to like get good at editing before any of that at least. Um, don't blindly follow people just because. Make your own opinions. Because this community has a horrible habit of just blindly following anyone and just completely jumping the shark when it comes to stuff that can be handled by like two people. Um, and I know everyone says this, but like, don't care about if people like your stuff or not. If you like it and your friends like it, that's all that matters. That's why Kingly does Snick,
I
because
do something. Unfollow Snick.
nobody cares about Snick, which is sad,
Fuck you,
but
ho.
no, nobody cares about Snick, which is sad, because it's so good, but Kingly and all his friends like it, so he doesn't care and just keeps doing it.
That's true. That is true. Actually, all two Snick fans like it,
Oh,
so shut up.
and if you're gonna write a villain, don't like do crazy stuff at first. That's bad.
What do you mean by
I'm tired
crazy
of
stuff at first?
villains
What do you
doing
mean?
that.
What do you mean?
Like like you see all these like new parody villains and they're always like jumping the shark on the first thing they do. They're always trying to make a name for themselves by like being crazy and stuff. And then like they do get like a lot of attention at first, but then they like instantly become irrelevant within the span of like 3 weeks.
That is true. I'll give you that. That is true. It's good advice. Okay, so what would you say is your favorite and least favorite memories from this chopped community? Only
Um
one of each. You can't pick multiple. You gotta do
my
one.
favorite memory was whenever glitch eradication finally ended, because
Yeah.
that was something me and Kingley genuinely doubted would ever happen. We did like remember that we didn't think it would happen. We
No.
didn't think it would happen. Like in the like last month we knew it was gonna happen, but before that we genuinely doubted it because Seven Circle Slaughter killed our motivation. But my least favorite memory, I'm gonna pick out all the drama things, and um, I'm gonna say like, I don't know, it's more of like a time span, but like the like early 2024
Ugh.
was like my worst memory
Fucking
of
hell, that was
Parody.
so boring.
Early 2024 was the worst time for Parody that I've ever been in. It's even worse than now because at least things are happening now,
One thing's happening
but
here now, but you know, it's better than
mhm.
now. You're right. Listen, all I'm saying, if you're having problems sleeping, just look back at the timeline, back in that moment of parody, because I swear to you, fuck all happened for nearly half a year. Oh my days, it was so bad. It was
Nothing
so
happened.
ass. Okay, so, um, any right, you've been here long enough. You've seen a lot of like trends come and go, blah blah blah. Popular accounts fall off, blah 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 blah. Blah. Other than people in squad, so it's not biased. Who would you say is the best villain and why?
The best villain
And don't
out of
sugarcoat it.
Squad?
Out of squad. Don't sugarcoat it, and don't be
Um,
biased. I said out of squad, so you're not biased.
okay. I wouldn't be biased regardless, but
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't. But
I know. I know. Yes, you
okay.
would.
So out of Squad, yeah, outside of Squad.
Sorry, I was having a drink.
Uh,
Excuse
usually I'd say at Plumber EXE, All Father, but I'm not
me.
gonna say it here because I'm gonna try and say like an actual villain. I'm gonna say they haven't really been doing many villain things lately, but they're definitely still a villain. I'm gonna say Void Incarnate
Really?
Gaster.
Ooh, spicy,
Yeah,
spicy. So,
because the reason is
oh,
because a lot of a lot of the older ones have like fallen off so hard. Like you said, like
what do you mean?
Cromer, if it wasn't for them not doing anything for like a year and a half, I would have said Cromer because they actually had like a whole event to do their villain things. And any other contenders just haven't really done anything. Like Ganondorf is really cool. I love that parody and it's really visually cool. But they haven't really done much to get them a name for themselves as like an actual villain. They're just a villain right now. But there's like
I've
100
got
of those.
plans for the
But
Ganondorf guy. Just be patient. Shh.
I trust. I
Okay.
trust. But yeah, and I'd say writing wise, they're definitely the best of everyone.
Fairs.
That
No, I respect that.
outside of Flood.
I worked with Sour
Outside
for
of
a
Flood.
lot of G New Game Plus, and despite how chopped that event was, working with them was really good, and I can tell they've got a lot of like potential for writing. I saw something earlier today that they had an event planned and it got cancelled, which does suck. But the fact that they're still going, and I swear down that counts like proper old gen. That's like
3
2019,
years,
20, yeah, three
definitely.
years. That's it. More than that. But still, the fact that the account's still going and making new stuff is beyond impressive. Like fair play. But inverse of that question, and I'm not gonna try and stir the pot with anything. I'm just asking. I'm just a wee bit curious. So let's not name any names so we don't get bullied and we don't get jumped. Oh my god.
Okay.
But are there anything with are there any are there any dude? Oof. Are there any
Are you
common
okay?
pitfalls? No, I'm sick. It's pissing me off. Okay. Are there any common pitfalls you see with modern parody writing, whether it be with villains, heroes, arcs, events, or any other bullshit? And do you have any idea on how people can fix them, or how
Okay.
you would change
So,
things?
now this is something I've been really vocal about privately. But I'm gonna like finally come out and say it. I feel like this community has gotten extremely parasocial and chronically online, and they've grown too attached to fictional characters that they've written. I feel like a lot of people right now are very much limiting their writing capabilities by limiting what can happen to the characters that they write. Like a lot of characters nowadays and a lot of like things that they do, they only interact in their circle of like 5 or 6 people, and they don't even allow any like. There's so many accounts out in their pen. It's like you cannot hurt my muse under any circumstance. You know what? I hate to be that person, but back in my day in 2023 in glitch eradication,
You
I
might,
just remember.
bro. Your mic's cutting out. Your mic's cutting out.
Hello,
Okay, you're back.
hello.
Just stop moving around. Just stay next to your mic, bro.
I have headphones on.
Oh,
I just remembered a Daddy Dearest account on I Am God. And did they care? No, they didn't because it was cool and it was sick for writing.
it was
But
really cool.
people just don't care about the people don't care about writing anymore. They care about like
Aura
I
moments
don't know.
and shipping.
Yeah, aura moments and yeah, all the shipping, like all of that. It's just completely taken over people,
Exactly. Like
and
aura
I
moments
feel
and
like
shipping is cool, but that's literally all we've become now. Like there's an aura moment and then it has nothing to do with anything. It just happens. People look at it and they queef, and that's literally it. And it's upsetting. I know where you're coming from. I get you.
um I have more. Bring back stories.
Real.
That's bring back stories. I want that. Because even in 2024, we had stories. Even in the stuff, even Captain Underpants, even Captain
Ooh,
Tralala
Captain
had a
Trevor.
story. And that's the thing that led to everything that's bad of parody now. And even
What do you
that had
mean?
a story. I want
Elaborate.
everyone to bring back stories. And okay, that too. Bring back collaborating. Like I said, everyone is so bubbled up in their circles that they can't like they're not interacting with anyone. And I know like a lot of people would use like Cyberverse as an example for this, but
Ugh.
it's not at all just Cyberverse. It is not at all just Cyberverse. I've seen so many accounts and they literally only interact with like 3 parodies. Like 3 parodies. It's so boring and like people, I like a lot of my friends have complained about this. People don't like respond to interaction starters anymore, or they don't do interaction starters. Start doing interaction starters. Start doing that stuff so you can hang out with more people and be awesome instead of being lame and only hanging out with three of your best pals.
I'm not gonna say anything because I'm gatekeeping everything on Beals to Squad. So good advice. I should take that. Good advice. Fair play.
But in your case, it's fine because the reason you're doing it is because of the like parasocial chronically online mindset that most parodies have nowadays, where they're so
Oh,
attached to fictional characters that they
okay. I
like.
see what you mean. So you're saying people should expand so they can develop their characters and writing more, and not. Mm, I'm confused. I don't. Mm. Okay. So you're
Okay,
saying
no, let me
no, no,
explain
no.
it. Let
Hold
me
on, hold
explain
on,
it.
hold on. I think I've got it. So you're saying people should interact with more people they don't know personally on Parody, so they can develop their writing more, do more of their characters, and expand their friend groups. And but if someone exclusively interacts with their friends because they don't like the state of Parody or they've got closed arcs and interactions already planned out, that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, I
That's
agree.
that's a
Fair enough.
thing that's been happening for so long. That's been a thing since before I even joined parody. Like that's completely fine. But the reason people are doing it now is because they're so close-minded. They don't
That's true.
they don't interact with
That's
people
true.
because they're just so close-minded.
I back that. I do back that. But mm, could you? Mm, could that apply to some of the writing for Madden Event and Eternal Extinction? Because
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, no, not the eternal extinction. And and even then, I have stuff planned that has way more involvement than just me, May, and Mocha. But um, the Madden event can that I told you this. We need to like write more like aspects of like GE stuff into Madden event, but that I don't want to talk about that in the interview.
okay.
That's a conversation for actual planning. But the Eternal Extinction, that is an arc. I've said this before. Arcs and events are different in my eyes. You can have arcs that like involve the community and stuff, but I'd say for the most part, arcs like I consider Cyberverse like a giant, massive arc because it's closed. It's like not open to the public and stuff. Like while stuff like glitch eradication was open to the public, that's an event. The Eternal Extinction is a story arc, and it's just everything's written out, so
That's
I
fair.
can't have any open involvement.
That is fair. I'd reckon. Speaking of Cyberverse, actually, you've made a few posts, if I remember correctly, on no, not Beals. That's me. On Lich about the Cyberverse. I wanted to know what are your thoughts on it overall. Like, let's just clear the air.
Like
Let's be
that.
honest. What do you think of the
Okay, I'm
Cyberverse?
gonna clear the air. Fully honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Cyberverse, but not because I hate it, not because I hate the idea of it. I actually love Cyber, and Cyber is like a great person. They're easily one of the best people in parody right now. But like being fully honest, I think like Cyberverse is such a cool idea, and I'm glad it's come to the point that it is now because like I mean this even the Cyberverse members have said this before, like its early stages, it was like too open to the point that everyone got into it and it became such a big mess. But I can confidently say that within the last like 2 or 3 months, Cyberverse has gotten like massively better. And the whole like Shadow War stuff is so cool. And everything that Cyber is doing on their Sonic account and like coming back from the dead and stuff like that, that's it's just awesome. And I'm really glad. I feel like that right there, if they I feel like if they lock in, Cyberverse can be our ticket to getting back to where we were before all of this like
Ooh,
closed-minded parody stuff. That's how I feel. I
okay.
feel I feel like if they keep this going, then we can actually get back to where we're supposed to be.
Fair. That's real.
Oh, I forgot to say, the reason I'm not the biggest fan of Cyberverse is just because I'm not a big Sonic fan. That's why.
Oh, oh, so you fake. Okay, cool, I guess.
Yeah, I'm fake. I will admit.
Bet, bet. Okay. Since we're speaking about arcs and shit, is there any like cool info or details or teasers and that you want to share about your shit?
Um, I want y'all to know that I really am sorry for all of the bumps in the road from like July last year to now. I know I haven't done like anything, even at an event, even though it started and I started the fight, I haven't done anything for it. And I want to say sorry for that. And I want to say I'm going to make it up to all of y'all, and I mean that. I have so many things planned. Kingsley can confirm. I have
I
like
can.
so much stuff planned.
We
Um,
have so much
but
stuff planned. Don't
it,
sideline me, bro.
we do, but even I have stuff planned. I have Eternal Extinction. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna go into it, but I have a whole lot of things planned. I'm gonna interact with big people in the community. I'm gonna bring a massive comeback for me, and I'm aiming for number one. That's for sure. I'm aiming for number one. I want to be back on top of my. I want to be back on top, and I promise to y'all, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it for y'all because I love doing stuff for y'all.
First. So, you still think there's
Um,
hope for Parody? Because I've seen a lot of people giving up on it lately, which is fair enough because it has gone to
I
shit. I can't
I
lie
don't
to you.
know why people. I don't know why people give up on it because I mean, we've always had bumps in the road like this. I mean, it's gotten worse, yeah, but I mean, like you said, if you ever feel down, just look back at the first half of 2024 and then you realize how bad it was then.
That's true. I
I,
think
I feel like
people
right now we're just
bet.
going through the consequences of Captain Tralala. That's how I feel.
I think a
And
lot
we're
of
nearing the end
people
of it.
quit Parody because they feel like their motivation's dipped to a point where it won't come back. But I can tell you from experience, motivation comes and goes. Things happen on Parody, and I don't think you should say you're quitting ever. I don't think you should like close yourself off from the community because okay, imagine this: Parody gets super bad, it's super boring, everything sucks, there's nothing to do, the community's gone to shit. So you make a post and you say, hey, I quit Parody, I'm out. So you log out of all your accounts. You don't delete them because you keep them archived, but you log out and you say, I'm never coming back. You swear to it. You say, I'm never coming back, ever, right? A few months pass,
Hmm.
and it comes to a point where, oh, Parody's picked up a bit. I might come back. I might consider returning. But then at that point, you'll have to make a post and a new intro and a new layout and there. So at that point, just say you're going on a hiatus. Maybe you'll never come back. If you never come back, well, that sucks. But I don't think anyone should ever close themselves off from doing something unless it's like harmful to himself. Like if parody's causing you like mental distress and shit, then yeah, get out, man. It's not worth it. But if it's just really boring, then I don't think it's worth leaving. Just wait it out. That's what I'm doing. I don't know about Yoda, but that's what I'm doing.
Well, I remember back when I was like genuinely contemplating quitting parody.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
And then I took like 2 weeks of a break and doing like absolutely nothing and not even thinking about parody. And then like my motivation, like
Oh, by
it's
the way,
just
Yoda, can I just interrupt you really quick? I
like,
just need to say something. I'm sorry to everyone
mhm.
listening about this noise, the little clicking. That's me muting my headphones because I need to cough, but I don't interrupt. Okay, sorry, carry on.
um I that break was like easily one of the best things to happen to me in parody for like recent time. And I feel like just everyone should take a break if you
Exactly.
need to. Like honestly, I feel like a lot of things. Like I used to not think this, but like by break I mean log out of all of your parodies and just not think about parody and get like a new hobby. And I feel like it'll fix things.
Exactly.
It did with me.
Yeah. Okay. moving on from advice and bullshit like that, let's get some juicy opinions. Let's stir some
We
shit.
got like 10 minutes, by the way.
Oh no, don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
What would you say is not the best, but your favorite event other than something you've made or made by squad? So no bias.
Other than something I've made at Red Squad.
Arcs count as well. So arc/event.
Arc/event. Um, okay. Okay, I gotta think about that. I'm not gonna take too long, but okay, so it's not a fight event. It's not because I'm not too keen on fighting events, and I've never even been in one. Actually, no, I've been in one, but it got canceled halfway through, I think.
What? I
Um,
didn't know about that.
oh no, I didn't get canceled. It was remember the one ran by the Lord X account, I think,
No.
and it was Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, that got count? Oh yeah, it did. Damn. Okay, sorry. Carry on.
Well, it didn't get canceled. It was just way too fast.
Oh yeah, well it lasted
Um,
like a week. That was ass.
it did. It wasn't bad. It
Hmm.
was just too fast. It could have been good.
No, I mean having it last a
Um,
week is ass. Because it is ass.
yeah,
Excuse me, sorry.
it is.
Okay, back to the point.
Should have
Favorite
been like a
arc
month.
event. Let's
Yeah, you're
go.
right. You might have to help me out with this one. Um, uh, so I'm not gonna say Cromer War because I guess it was pretty cool, but I'm gonna be honest. At the time, I was not paying attention to it. I was paying attention to my own event because it was
We was
better.
on GE.
But hmm
That was like prime GE when that was
um,
happening.
that was I guess. Uh, is it bad if I say Cyberverse?
Really?
Because I guess that counts as an arc. Well, I mean, I'm more of a story person than person. I know a lot of people probably would like side eye me for this, but I always prefer things by my friends.
That's fair
Like
enough.
I literally like because if King didn't say um nothing made by Squad or me, I would have said glitch eradication easily.
Obviously.
But I'm just more of a story person. And to be honest, there's just not that many story events or arcs anymore.
Do you reckon we need more story events, maybe? Because I think we do. We need more story
Yeah, but
shit.
I already said that though.
I know, I'm just saying. I want to drill the point home, bro. I'm so tired of nothing happening. So
uh,
shocked.
we need more stuff.
We do. Okay.
Okay,
Well, we're
so I
getting.
guess Cyberverse.
Hold on. We're getting quite close to half hour. I think it'd be nice if we capped it off at exactly half hour. So I'm going to start wrapping up now. I'm going to ask one last question and then let you just free range until we finish to just say any last things you want to mention.
Oh, this is like exactly like the old one.
Well, don't hate. It's a good
This
formula.
this
The
is
old one was great.
nostalgic. Yeah, it's nostalgic.
Yeah,
Dude,
and it
it's
never got
nostalgic,
posted
bro.
because Laura's big, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
if y'all don't know this, hang on, I want to say this real quick. If you don't know this, me and Kingley did an interview literally like a year and a half ago, back in 2023, but it never got posted because Laura didn't edit it. And I don't know where it is now, but it
gone,
still exists somewhere.
lost on the destroyed computer.
And,
All she had
and
to do was edit
I
like
remember,
2 photos and a link, but it never got posted, so it's okay. It's clapped anyway. Your mic was terrible. Okay.
it's
Anyway,
fine.
so final
We're doing it
question.
now.
Final question. Have you got any? And this is a pretty loaded one, and it could get us in some shit. But you know what? As I said in squad yesterday, you either go all out or you don't do it all. So, have you got any message to your ops and the people who think you suck? Have you got a message to
So
any of
like,
them?
ah,
Not
uh,
specifically because that will actually get us killed, but just overall.
okay. Overall, I thought you were gonna ask me what my favorite parody was, but
No, because that'll
oh,
that'll
so
make
my
people sad.
I guess it would, but okay. So I know I'm not for everyone, and to the people that just like dislike me, that's fine. I'm not for everyone. Neither is my parodies. You don't have to like the stuff I make, and that's fine. But to the people that like hate me, um, to the people that hate me, I think literally, I know because I know everyone that hates me. I know if you hate me, just know I know you hate me,
That's
and I
ominous. That's
hate you
aura.
too. I hate I hate you too. Um, there's a lot of things I wish I could say about y'all, and of course I can't. I bet there's a lot of things you want to say about me, but not all of it is true, is it? So how about for once, y'all just lock in and stay out of my way, because I got plans. I got plans. And none of you were ever a part of them, which is great in my opinion, because I don't work with bums, which is also great.
Mm, you work with
What?
clown. You work with clown. He's kind of a
Oh
thing.
yeah, I
And
do work
B.
with one.
B.
B. Ew.
B. Oh
Okay.
my god,
Yeah.
I
No.
hate
You know
B.
what? Take that back. I take that back. I do work with some bums, but I don't work with things. I don't work with things. I work with bums, but not things. He's a creature. He's not like he's a
That's true.
creature.
My bad.
He's a
B was
creature.
made in a lab. We need to be nice to B sometimes.
He was made of love. These things are just like these things. They just exist. But um, I'm sorry that I didn't go down when y'all wanted me to. But yeah, I'm still here, and I'm still gonna do my things. So I don't want to say anything like I don't want to say too much because I don't want to be a cornball. But I do hate y'all. I don't really know what to say, and I know y'all hate me. Just keep that in mind.
Fair enough.
I guess
Okay.
that's
And by the way, I
I
lied
guess that's it.
earlier. What's your favourite parody? I was saving it for last. Stop spoiling the
Okay,
surprise, Dick.
that's my favorite parody. Last time, I remember what my last answer was a year and a half ago, and it was Void Incarnate.
Damn.
Um,
The glaze is
my
insane.
favorite parody now. I don't know if it is. I don't know. Hang on. Let me look real quick, because I got a lot of potential candidates.
Bruh.
Actually, I'm just gonna look at my
Okay,
messages.
just say the candidates, bro. You don't need to pick one. Give everyone a little bit of glaze so some people can feel happy about themselves. Let's go. Come on. Equal opportunity, man. It's 2025. Goddamn.
Yeah. So my favorite parody. Sorry, I had to do something. Um, okay. Well, I'd say Void Incarnate is a contender. Redacted is a contender. So stick. Oh, wait, does this? Is it? Wait, does friends count?
No.
Does Buddy count?
Stop listing your friends,
No.
you
Okay.
stupid prick.
Well, okay. Okay. Well, Squad doesn't count.
Yeah, no squad.
Squad doesn't
No
count.
eternal extinction people. No one who's been in DRS. No one in
No Eternal
Recreation.
Extinction.
No, because they're your friends, Chud. Think.
They're not like
Yes, they
Squad
are. You
friends
work with.
though.
Who gives a fuck? You work with them. Lock in.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Well, I guess if that's the case, then I'll have to say my favorite parody is Delusional Sicko.
Shut the fuck up. And that
Okay,
concludes the
okay, I'm sorry,
interview.
I'm sorry.
Because
No, no, no,
no, I know, no.
actual
Oh,
answer, actual
God's
answer.
sake.
Okay, actual answer. Okay, my favorite parody. Not counting anyone from Squad or Eternal Extinction or anything like that, I have to say that my answer stays the same. My favorite parody is Void Incarnate Caster
I thought you were friends with Sour.
after like a year and a half.
I thought you were friends with
Wait,
Sour.
okay, I can't. I'm friends with everyone that I like. I can't pick if I pick someone that okay. So
Okay, but
you know
okay,
what? If
right, I
I'm
get you.
picking
So you're
someone
not in a
that
friend. So you're friends with Sour, but you're not in a friend group with them, so you can count them.
no, I'm not in a friend. I'm not even in a friend group with Skip.
Yes, you are. You're in the dev server with the group chat. Who give a fuck? It still
That's not
counts.
okay.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it is. It
Okay,
counts. No, no, no,
whatever.
no, 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 no. Shut up. Okay. So before we close off, because we're like 5 minutes over schedule, do you have any final notes you want to say to the people of this clapped community?
Okay, final notes. Um, I'm sorry if I came off as a cornball in this interview. I'm trying to steer away from that. That era of me is done. I'm trying to get back on my grind.
Eyes emoji.
Um, I still love, I still love doing this, and I will always say this, but I love the community, even though it's kind of crap. I still love the community and everyone that follows me because it's done me a big favor, and you've all given me a platform to do all the stupid stuff of characters that already exist, and I'm really glad I get to do that. And I'm really thank you to everyone that still supported me and the little bumps on the road and all of that. By little, I mean big bumps in the road. But
Punchy.
I'm glad. I'm glad I get to do this. I'm really glad. And I'll see you guys in like a month, I guess, even though I'm doing stuff right now, because that's when I'm pretty sure I'm going to be locking in and actually doing stuff.
Fire. Okay then. Good interview. Um, just to close off, I have a few last notes. If you made it to the end of the interview, thank you very much. It's a new series, so there is going to be more of the slop. But if you liked it, send it to your mates. Get it popular, because I want to get people on this. I want to get it popular, because I'm bored as fuck, and I want things to do. So, in replies, reply with some people. Ask some people if they want to be on the show. Get them to DM me. Let's go. Let's get some people on here. Let's get moving. I won't pick everyone, obviously, but if you want to be on it, if you want to get someone on it, just say, I'll see what I can do. And play Forge Paranoia, because I worked my ass off
I
on
was
that.
gonna say that.
Yeah, it's on my main account. Go play that shit. My mod's fire, and
Oh,
yeah, fuck you if you don't play it,
support,
because that shit's heat.
support, support Madden event.
Oh
Do
yeah,
that whenever it
support Madden
happens.
event and Eternal Extinction. I don't remember the ads for either of Yoda's accounts because she's really bad at naming accounts, but
Unending, okay, unending
maybe.
demise and quarterback mad are the ones you need to focus on right now.
Yeah, but they've got numbers in the name, you stupid did. Someone's gonna type that in and
Well,
nothing's gonna
unending
come up.
demise doesn't.
Oh, I thought. Oh,
Okay, so every A in quarterback is a 4 except for mad. There you go.
okay. There you go then. Okay. So go support Yoda's shit, support my shit, spread the interview around, uh, tell me if this is ass or not, and, um,
Fire.
what?
It's fire.
Fire, 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 super hot fire. Okay, I'm Toby. I'm going
Watch
to say
Ali
that.
G.
Oh yeah, watch Ali G. That film bangs. Okay, bye. Hope you enjoyed the interview. Goodbye. Fire.